Hey guys, what's up? So today's video is going to be a get ready with me, and it's also a Snapchat Q&A, which I'm so excited about because I've never done one before and I've been getting a lot of requests lately to do one. So I just went on Snapchat, said if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask me, and yeah. So I don't really have any specific look in mind today, but I do want to use this new Revlon shadow palette. This is their Not Just Nudes. I just got this eyeshadow palette recently. I haven't even used it yet. This is from their Not Just Nudes line. I believe there's two available, and this is the Romantic Nudes one. I thought these colors were so beautiful. I already applied some moisturizer in my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. This stuff's awesome, and I just kind of let that soak in my skin. And I also applied a little bit of my lip balm here. This is the Chapstick Total Hydration Lock in Sweet Peach. I'm also going to go in with my Pixi Glow Mist. I just take about 1 or 2 sprays of this to use as a primer. Alright, so first question I have is from Maggie. Okay, she says, what is your favorite makeup product? Definitely lipstick, because I can't see myself without lipstick. I mean, I could go without anything else. I don't even care. Like foundation, eyeshadow, goodbye. I just need to have some lipstick in my life. Okay, so next question is from Car Smile. And she says, what is your favorite eyeliner? So I'm going to fill in my brows here today with the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, and this is in the shade Taupe. Favorite eyeliner? Probably, I would say the Milani ones, the pencils that they have. For pen liner, I've been absolutely loving the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, the black one. That thing has been my go-to lately ever since I first got to try it out. I got it like back, I think in either March, I think it was March is when I first tried it, and I still love it. It still hasn't dried out on me, and I use it all the time. That's my favorite eyeliner now. But I still love pencils once in a while, especially for like my waterline. I like to go in with like a nice black pencil, or sometimes brown even. Alright, so next question is from Maya.
What Bath & Body Works scents or products would you recommend for me to get on Black Friday?
Oh my god, okay, that's hard to just pick one. It's kind of hard for me to recommend fragrances to people because, like, if you don't know if they like sweet or spicy, but one that I would totally recommend to anyone is Winter Candy Apple, and I love it because it just smells, it does smell a little bit like apples, but it is kind of got like a cranberry apple, really sweet, nice scent. And if you're getting candles, I totally recommend Vanilla Snowflake if you haven't tried that one. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite one this holiday. And Twisted Peppermint is really good, and they do have Winter Candy Apple in a candle, so I mean, you really can't go wrong. There's so many different ones to choose from. Okay, so Mira says, what's your favorite lipstick? I've been getting asked this question ever since I first started on YouTube, and it's hard for me to pick a shade, but I do have a favorite brand of lipstick, and it's definitely Bite Beauty lipsticks. They are my absolute favorite. I have a little like stand of them over on my vanity. My vanity is like pretty messy right now, but I do have Bite Beauty lipsticks are always out on top, so I can reach for them because they are the creamiest, super pigmented. I just love the way they make my lips feel. They are so, it almost feels like nourishing in a way, kind of like a creamy lip balm would. I think that's why I honestly love them so much, and plus they're safe for you to ingest if you do happen to eat. That's why they're called Bite Beauty, so I think that's pretty cool, the whole like concept behind them. If I had to pick a favorite shade from Bite Beauty, it would definitely be Fig or Tannin, which is a deep red. Fig is like a really pretty neutral pink, like everyday color. Well, maybe more of a medium pink. It's quite deep. Fig is a really nice pretty pink shade. I just set that concealer with a little bit of this creamy shade, and it kicked up so much dust. It totally made a mess, so I'm not impressed with this one. It's very chalky and just not good. I don't really like this, but I did use it to set the concealer that I laid down, so now I have a nice smooth base to work with for my shadows. But definitely not a fan of that one, so I don't know how these are going to turn up. I'm kind of nervous now. Spice this up a little bit with some Makeup Geek. I'm going into one of my new favorites. It's called Petal Pusher. I did a review on some of their new matte shadows, and Petal Pusher is like one of my like new favorite, most used Makeup Geek shadows. So I think I'm going to go into this kind of rich chocolatey brown, and this looks like it has shimmer on it too. It feels nice, but when you put your brush in, I mean, I barely tapped it and there's like dust everywhere, so definitely powdery, kind of chalky. You're going to want to tap your brush off a few times kind of eyeshadow, but let's see how it goes. I'm trying to pack it on and, you know, like build up the color, but this is about the 3rd time I've added a layer of shadow, and it's still very patchy and just really too soft and too light of pigmentation for me. I'm not really into it. Anyway, I'm going to try to go in with this light gray eyeshadow. This one also feels very powdery and it looks like it has a shimmery finish. So I'm patting on the silver, and this one is a lot better. This one is nicely pigmented, I would say. The shimmering kind of effect isn't really coming off on my lids. Like once I place it on my eyes and kind of blend it, can you guys see it's not really shimmery at all, huh? It kind of looks like matte, almost like semi-matte. So the finish on these is really nothing special. I feel like honestly Wet n Wild shadows are way better, and you know, L'Oreal shadows are way better than this. I don't really feel like this is worth it at all. Even if it was like a few bucks, I would not recommend this. Question, what's a good liquid liner? I answered that one, so definitely Kat Von D. If you're looking for like a pot liquid liner, I used to really like the Revlon one. I don't know if they still make it. What's your natural hair color? It is blonde. That's also in my FAQ in the description. Okay, let's see. I think this one's a video, and it's from xxme_Malia.
I love your channel so much.
Oh, cute.
I have 2 questions. What's your ethnicity?
Yeah, so I used to get asked that question a lot, especially when I had my black hair. So I know you didn't ask nationality, but I was born here in California and I've lived here my whole life. My grandparents are from England. They were both born in Newcastle, and they ended up moving to Canada before they came here to America. Both generations of my grandparents were born in Newcastle, and my great-grandparents were also born in Newcastle, both sides, my grandmother's and my grandfather's. And then my grandfather's side, I found out that they were actually Scottish. Way down the line, my family is very Scottish on my grandfather's side, so that's really cool. I didn't know about that until my grandfather told me, and I thought that was pretty cool because I never knew that. I thought that my family was mostly just from Newcastle area. Someday to be able to travel there, to go to Newcastle especially, see where my grandparents were born, where my great-grandparents were born, and I would love to go to Scotland as well and see it because I've seen pictures online before and it looks so beautiful. I cannot wait to go there someday. And oh, of course England. I've been dying to go to England for a long time. Will you do a winter skincare and lip balm haul this year? And yes, actually I don't know about skincare because my skincare hasn't really changed, but I do have a winter lip balm haul coming up. But yeah, I do have one coming. I'm still trying to find the Maybelline, the new winter baby lips, and until I find those, I'm probably not going to post my haul. I'm just trying to find that one last set of lip balms, and then I'm ready for to film the haul, but I cannot find those anywhere for the life of me. So I mean, I might just do the haul without them at this point because winter's almost here now and I feel like I need to get up the haul, but I'm really trying to find those Maybelline baby lips first, the new ones, the winter ones. And let's see. Oh, this is another just typed question. Hey Holly, who are your favorite artists and what are your favorite songs? Okay, hey Claudia, this is a hard one because I love music. If anyone knows me in real life knows I have all kinds of bands, all kinds of artists I listen to, and I can't just pick one. So just using a little bit of my Makeup Forever Ultra HD here. Honestly, I don't even remember all the stuff I've been listening to lately, so I just pulled up my app. I have the Beats app, and you can like download music and listen to any music you want. They have all kinds of genres and artists and playlists. It's so awesome. I love this freaking app. But anyway, so I pulled it up and I looked up my recent stuff. So I've been listening a lot to the Beastie Boys lately, all of the albums. I'm listening to them a lot lately. I have the Kinks on here. I've been listening to a little bit of A$AP Rocky. It's kind of all over the place, like I said. Jack White is one of my favorite artists. I've been listening to Rob Zombie, have his greatest hits on here. I have Smashing Pumpkins. I have a little bit of The Doors, they're one of my favorites. I have lots of Jimi Hendrix on here, the Raconteurs, which was another band that Jack White was in a few years back. I don't know if they're still making stuff as of right now, but I really loved their album when it came out. I just love so many different types of music, and the cool thing about these playlists is that they'll pull them up from like different eras if you want it by like time or if you want it by genre. See, this one for example is Rock Hits of 1969, so it's all, if you click on it, it's gonna load up all of these different songs from that year of different bands. And that's what I really like about this app. So I listen to all kinds of stuff all the time. And yeah, so, but I was just listening to the Beastie Boys, as you can see down there. Gonzalez asked, do you want any kids? If so, have any names? Girl, no. I do not want kids. No, no, no. I always get asked this question. I don't see it in my near future. I do not see it, girl. Like, no, no, no. I am too busy with my own things going on in life right now. We have another question. Julian asks, where anywhere in the world would you like to visit? Country, ruin, city, doesn't matter. Anywhere that intrigues you. Oh yeah, totally. I want to go everywhere. Like, if I could take a trip like all around the world, like just for a year, I don't even, like, I would do it. I would so do it. I really do, like I said earlier, I want to see England so badly, Italy, Scotland, so definitely those places are on the top of my list, but I would also really love to go to Ireland. I want to go to Canada, which isn't far. I think it'd be fun to go to Canada. I've heard it's really great. My grandparents talk about Canada all the time because they grew up there, they met there, so they have really fond memories of Montreal where they grew up. Other than England, they grew up in Montreal, so I really want to go there as well. Yeah, I basically want to see the world if I could. That would be great. But I also really want to go to Ireland. I think it'd be really pretty there. I've seen so many pretty pictures of Ireland. I want to go there so badly.
How excited are you for Christmas from 1 to 10?
1 to 10. Okay, 10 for sure, because I love being with my family and I can't wait to see everyone and just be with everyone. Vanessa has a question. Let's see, tap to view. What is your favorite lip product? And she has a little collage. Lately, I've been obsessed with this Tarte Lip Surgeon's lip pencil. This is in the shade Praise. I think maybe I'll wear this today, actually. It's from their holiday set. It has like a set of, I think it's 4 or 5. I haven't really worn the other shades yet because I've been loving this one so much, but I do plan on doing a review. And let me show you guys. It's such a pretty, like, rich brown. There's Praise. I love this shade. I don't have anything like this, and I like the finish because it's not super shiny, but it is creamy and it's very comfortable. It has that minty scent that Tarte is like really known for, and I totally love this. Are you in a relationship? I get asked this question so often, and I think it's because I've been pretty open about the relationships that I've had in the past on here, and I don't right now. I'm actually single and I plan to be, because I'm just busy with my own life. Like, I know that sounds kind of selfish, but I find that I'm happier this way. Like, I feel like my past relationships have been holding me back, and I'm just done. I'm just done with that. So I am single, yes. I've answered this question before on my live hangouts. I get asked that question a lot. I guess it's because I've been pretty open with relationships I've had in the past on YouTube, and you know, I've decided that it's probably best for me in the future that I shouldn't be so open with it, because I don't know, people ask some pretty intense questions sometimes that I don't feel comfortable. Like, sometimes people ask relationship advice, and like, I don't want to get all involved in none of that. This is just a little bit of MAC Soft and Gentle highlight. I love this. I'm probably going to mention it in my favorites because this is the only highlighter I've been using all month long for November. I love it. It's so gorgeous, and I've seen every skin tone rock this shade. It's a beautiful soft gold, and I've been using this Real Techniques brush. It's their setting brush, but I like to use it for highlighting. I hope you guys enjoyed this Snapchat Q&A get ready with me style video. I had a lot of fun with it. Thank you guys once again so much for your questions and for taking the time to reply and answer and everything. I love Snapchat so much, and it's one of my favorite ways to talk to you guys, and I've made some friends on Snapchat. It's just a great place. So if you have one, make sure to check mine out. It's Hollie Forrest. I would love to hear from you all, and as always, thank you so much for watching.